Today I will discuss Good afternoon, students. Today I will discuss the rest part of aggregate demand, and you will learn something regarding the calculation of MPS, APS, APC, MPC, etc. So I am first giving you the formulas of APC. APC means average propensity to consume. Average propensity to consume. Its formula is C by Y. Number 2, MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Marginal propensity to consume. That is delta C by delta Y. Another formula you will get, MPC is equal to C bar plus B or C bar plus BY. And then APS, average propensity to save, and MPS means marginal propensity to save. These formulas are APS is equal to S by Y and MPS is equal to del S by del Y. Now, how can you find out del C or del C or del Y, etc.? Right? So, suppose your income is your income is equal to rupees 50. Now, income increases to rupees 60. Then del S, then delta Y is equal to 60 minus 50 is equal to 10. So del Y is equal to 10. Increased income minus the first income, that is called del Y. In the same way, if you want to calculate delta C, suppose it is 50, then 60, 60 minus 50 is delta C. In this way, you can calculate APC, MPC and delta Y. Right? Now I am giving a tabular form example. Suppose income means Y is 0, 100, 200, 300, 400. And consumption expenditure, that is C, consumption expenditure. Now, though income is 0, your consumption is suppose 80, then 140. I am explaining it better. Just I have to write the table first. 200, 240, and then 260. So, your income is 0, but your consumption is 80. How can it be? You have no income. In spite of that, you have to consume something, I have already told you. And that is called autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption. So, it is such. And with the increase of income, 0 to 100, your consumption increases to 140. Then your income becomes double, 200. Your consumption is 200. That is here income and consumption expenditure are equal to each other. Then income increases to 300 and then to 260, 400, and consumption increases from 240 to 260. Now you will get saving. This minus this is equal to saving. And if you minus, if you do consumption, if you do minus from income, then you will get minus sign here. If you deduct or minus the consumption amount from the income amount, then you will get minus. So, this is autonomous consumption. Now, delta y. Delta y, you calculate delta y. First, delta y is nothing. Then, this minus this, that is 100 minus 0 is equal to 100. This is delta y, or not? And this minus this, 200 minus 100 is equal to 100. 300 minus 240. 240 is equal to 0, 6, 1, 160. No, 300, no, sorry. No 300. 300 minus 200. So it is also 100. Then 400 minus 300. It is also 100. Right? So 100. Now if you calculate delta C, first delta C here, delta C, then consumption is 80, nothing. This minus this, 0, 60. This minus this, 0, 6, 60. And this minus this, only 40. And this minus this, 20. This is delta C, right? And if you want to calculate delta S, then you will get this minus this minus this, delta S. That is after consumption, what is remained? 0 minus 80, minus 80. 100 minus 140, minus 40, 200 minus 200, 0, 300 minus 260, 60, 400 minus 260 is equal to 140, right? This is S, delta S. So it is the method of calculation of delta C, delta Y, and in the same way delta S. Saving. Saving means income minus economic quantity. S is equal to Y minus C. So here saving is 0 minus 80. 0 minus 80 is equal to minus 80. And then 100 minus 140 is equal to minus 40. And then 200 minus 200, 200 minus 200 is equal to 0. And then 300 minus 240 is equal to 60, and then 400 minus 260 is equal to 0, 4, 1. So this is S, this is S, and delta S, this is nothing, delta S, this is nothing, this minus 40, then 0 minus 40 is equal to plus 40, is equal to plus 40, then this minus this 60, and this minus this 80. This is delta S. Right, so it is delta S. I think it should be clear. So you learn how to calculate delta Y, delta C, and delta S, even saving from income and consumption. Now, what you have learned, complete the table, the following table. I am giving a table, you have to complete at home. Y, that is income, 0, 20, 40, 60. 0, 20, 40, 60. Saving, minus 12. So minus saving you have to find out. Oh, minus 12, then minus 6, then 0, then 6. Then you have to calculate consumption. How can you calculate consumption? How? This minus 12 means you have consumed 12 rupees something, and this is means 20 minus 6, that is 20 plus 6, 26, minus minus plus, and then it is 0, that is 40, and then it is 54. This minus this, saving is this minus this minus this, 24. Should be 24. Oh, minus 6. Minus 6, there is minus plus 26. Right. So C and delta Y. Delta Y, nothing here. Then it is must be 20, and it must be 20. This minus this 40. This is also 20. This is also 20, and this is also 20. Right? Now delta C. Cost nothing, and then this minus this 4, 1, 14. This minus this 4, 1, 14, and this minus this also 14. It is constant. MPC. Now we have to calculate MPC. Marginal propensity to consume. What will you do? That is delta C by delta Y. Right? So here delta C, nothing, delta C is 14, by delta y 20. In this case, 7 by 10 is equal to 0.7. I think it is clear to you. You will calculate the rest part by yourself. And so, MPC you have to calculate. First one I have calculated, given you the value. Now, sometimes the question comes